Welcome to the Zama Pulse. I'm Lance Davis, filling in for Specialist Clarence Koffel. Camp Zama recently completed a week-long full-scale exercise designed to test and train participants, making sure their skills are up to snuff should an actual emergency arise. Scenarios such as a mid-air collision between two helicopters, an attempted car bombing, an active shooter at the high school, and a mighty typhoon hitting the area were all acted out.
We had evaluators, outside evaluators come in from all over Hawaii and other places who have helped us tremendously. They've been giving us pointers throughout the week, so we greatly appreciate the assistance here, and I think U.S. Army Japan and U.S. Army Garrison will be set up for future success.
The exercise involved not only American troops, but members of the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force and emergency services from Camp Zama and the surrounding community.
So the more exercises we have like this, working joint together, the more smoothly each one will go, and hopefully we'll have a better understanding of how each other's flows before a real incident happens.
For a more in-depth look at this full-scale exercise, check out the U.S. Army Garrison Japan Facebook page. Or if you're there right now, just take a look at the video. It's right down there. I can see it from here. So helicopters took off from Kastner Airfield in a training exercise Sunday as part of a validation of expeditionary drill to ensure readiness in case of a humanitarian crisis.
To my knowledge, the U.S. Army Aviation Battalion has not launched all 5 of its UH-60 Lima Blackhawks, and this was a significant event that proves our capability and that our maintenance posture is ready to respond tonight in the event of any type of emergency.
The 5 UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters flew with a full load to Sagami Depot before returning home to Camp Zama. The crews had hoped to attend the Orient Shield validation exercise taking place in Ibano, but weather forced a change of plans. So, the crews will continue training here at Camp Zama. Speaking of training, civilians had the opportunity to receive career advice straight from the experts during an employment training symposium. The event, held at Camp Zama Community Club, gave practical advice and tips on how to navigate the federal employment process. Attendees found the information to be most refreshing.
So many assumptions out there, so incredibly many assumptions out there, and sometimes we just need to have what's real instead of I heard from someone who heard from someone who heard from someone else. That typically kind of throws us down the wrong road. So.
Finally, families gathered at Sagamihara Family Housing Area to enjoy a day for kids, hosted by Child, Youth, and School Services. Kids and their families were able to race go-karts, take part in carnival games, enjoy bouncy castles, rock to live music, and more. Look at that thing they're doing there. Doesn't that look like fun? Can you imagine if someone lost their lunch while bouncing around like that? It'd go all over the place. Luckily, that didn't happen. All right. And that's the Pulse here at Camp Zama for this week. I'm Lance Davis. We'll see you next time. And the beat goes on.